Hey everybody, I have to laugh. I was doing this tag and I thought I hit record and I was on the almost last question. I've been just a talking. I look up there, them numbers ain't rolling. Oh my goodness, I swear. So this is a tag from Meleah and Joe's World. If you're not subscribed, please look up Big Joe and Meleah's World. They are a awesome couple. They're sweet, good-hearted, would do anything in the world if they had the ability to. Just good people. So please check them out. These are just random questions. They did a tag. The first question is, if you could change careers this second, what would it be? Well, being disabled, I can't do anything, but if, that wasn't a case, I would love to own my own scrapbooking crafting store where the community could come in. It's just an awesome thing I've always wanted, which I have a mini craft book store right here in this room, but it's not open to the public. What makes you the happiest? And that would be my husband being happy, my son being happy, my mom and dad, my family, people close to me. Actually, I don't like to see anybody unhappy, even people I don't really care for, but that makes me the happiest. People close to me that are happy. Which 7 wonders of the world would you like to visit? Now, this would be if my disability did not, there was no way I'd ever be able to do this, because you have to hike into this place, Petra in Jordan. Biblical site, anything that has to do biblically, I would love to visit. Walk where Jesus walked, where this, just to go back to those places that you read about and be able to step in the same steps that they took. But Petra is awesome. I wish I could remember the man's name. He does a lot of traveling, but he also does a lot of food reviews, and they went to Petra, and I mean, they're in shape, and they were like, man, this was, rough. So, but it was beautiful, and that's what you love about YouTube, like, whether I was disabled or not, I would not be able to afford to go there. So to be able to go, that people do this and you can watch it, you get to, at least experience through their eyes. So that's the great thing about YouTube. The next question is, what major historical event took place the year he was born? I'm a centennial baby, 1976, and I love history, so I've got a list here. Steve Jobs formed the first Apple computer, and I am a major Rocky Stallone fan. Rocky came out that year. Jimmy Carter wins the election. NASA unveils the first space shuttle. And these, I would think, everybody was saying, oh gosh, this happened because it's the end of the world. But there was a lot, and there's probably more than this, of natural disasters that year. July the 28th, the earthquake in China killed 655,000 people. Northern Italy had an earthquake of 6.5. A tidal wave kills 5,000 people in the Philippines. So I'm sure there was more things that happened, but these are just 3 that I wrote down. The $2 bill was issued. The son of Sam pulls a gun on July the 29th and begins a series of attacks that terrorize the city of New York. Of course, America celebrates its 200th birthday, and the world's first recorded Ebola virus epidemic began in Sudan on July the 27th. So I gave you a list there. But it was interesting when you go to write 1 or 2 down, and you're like, wow, a lot happened. So next question is, if you was to win the lottery, what's the first thing you would do? The first thing I'd do is take 10% of it and do good deeds, whether it be helping a church, helping a charity, helping. What I really love to do is helping individuals, people that are hard workers, that paycheck to paycheck, can't go on vacation, or need a car, a couple $1,000s. That's why I do crafts. I can't financially help people. I mean, I've bought groceries for people, or paid a small bill or things like that. But crafting is my way of trying to brighten somebody's day, and that's why I do what I do, and I like to do that. But those are some of the things I would do. First take 10% and help others. Then I've always wanted to buy a lot of land and have my mom and dad and my brother, which my brother and sister-in-law just bought a beautiful home. They're a family of 7. So, but I've always wanted us to be, not right on top of each other, but enough land that we'd all have our privacy. And if somebody was sick, just getting we won a lottery, we'd get golf carts or 4-wheelers and just going down the trail to each other's house and be there for each other. Because when you get older or you get in bad health, just live, it's hard getting down the road to go help each other, where if you're right there you can. But that's something I've always wanted to do. Last thing is, do I have any irrational fears? Well, I've had high functioning anxiety my whole life. I've tried not to let it run my life. But of course I worry about my son, and I pray that God sends him a passionate and loving wife, and that he will too, see each other's flaws and not take advantage of them, but help each other. And as a mother, you always think your child's going to need you, and you can't leave this world, that they're always going to need you. And so that's one of my fears, that he'll be took care of and he'll be able to make it on his own, and he would have a great spouse that will love him for who he is, and he will love her for who she is. And my advice to him was to marry your best friend. I think when you have a best friend, that relationship, you care so much about them, and then to marry a person like that is even better to me. So that was always my advice to him. So those are my answers to this tag. Again, Big Joe and Meleahs World was the one that started this tag. If you feel like these are questions you would enjoy answering, please do this tag. Say you've seen it on Handmade Blessings by Decop, and refer them to Big Joe and Meleah also. So as always, thank y'all. I have a few other ones to do, and thank y'all for watching. Bye bye.